Corporal Wojtek, the soldier bear. Italy, spring 1944. The Polish Second Corps had just arrived to join the British forces in the fierce battles of the Italian campaign. Among the British officers inspecting the newcomers was Archibald Brown, courier to Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery himself. As he called the roll, one name stood out, Corporal Wojtek. But when Brown called it again, there was laughter among the ranks. The reason? Corporal Wojtek could not understand a word of English, because Wojtek was a bear. Wojtek's story began years earlier, far from the battlefields of Europe, in the mountains of Iran. In 1942, as Polish soldiers who had survived Soviet prison camps marched south under General Władysław Anders, they came across a young Iranian boy with an orphan bear cub. Moved by pity, and perhaps in need of a little joy, the soldiers bought the cub and raised him among them. They named him Wojtek, meaning the happy warrior. He quickly became one of them, sharing their tents, their rations, even their beer and cigarettes. He wrestled playfully with the men and saluted like any good soldier. Wojtek was not just a mascot, he was a brother in arms. When the Polish Corps reached Egypt, the British Army had one rule. Only soldiers could board the transport ship to Italy. So, to make it official, Wojtek was enlisted, assigned a service number, rank and paybook, Corporal Wojtek of the 22nd Artillery Supply Company. And in May 1944, at the brutal Battle of Monte, Cassino, he proved his worth. Under fire, with explosions shaking the hills, Wojtek carried crates of live ammunition to the artillery guns, never dropping a single shell. The men watched in awe as the bear worked alongside them, fearless and determined. So legendary was his courage that the company's emblem was changed to a bear carrying a shell. After the war, Wojtek retired to Scotland, living at Edinburgh Zoo. He often stood up when he heard Polish spoken, perhaps remembering his comrades. Old soldiers would come to visit him, saluting the bear who had once fought beside them. When he died in 1963, at the age of 21, he was more than a mascot. He was a symbol of loyalty, strength, and the strange humanity that can survive even in war. Corporal Wojtek, the bear who became a soldier.